Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now this is a little video about something that I am going to go and do going forward. Now those of you who followed me from the beginning have known that my targets have always been to get my handicap down, and then we started destination scratch, then I was trying to break par, and all those things have happened. But the last couple of weeks, obviously the videos for the driver of 2021 have been going out, but there's not really been anything for me on the course because I feel a little bit disillusioned with the channel, where I'm heading, what I'm doing, and what is the purpose of it. Now here at Ashbury, obviously I've got the fitting studio, we've got the shop, and we've got everything here, and that's all perfect, that's great. But when it came to YouTube, I was a little bit like what am I trying to achieve? What am I doing? Let's say destination scratch, we get down to scratch. What have I achieved? I've achieved a scratch handicap, but at the end of that, all I've then got to do is fight to maintain it. There's no prize, there's no qualification, there's nothing. It's just a little app that says 0 or plus or whatever it is. And I kind of thought, what's the point? What am I trying to achieve? What am I doing? There's no point in it. So I had a little think, and I thought, I need something, and I'm one of these people who needs something in life. I need a target in life. I need something at the end of the tunnel to aim for, to go for, and destination scratch wasn't it. I just lost love of it. So I have made a decision that I'm going to turn professional, or I'm going to try and turn professional, but there's a few stumbling blocks. So at the moment my handicap is 9.5. Since the last video I put out, which was at 10, I played 2 rounds, I dropped to 9.9 and then I dropped to 9.5, and the drop to 9.5 was a 10 over round around Mullion that could have been 3 or 4. There was a definite issue with my short game around. I was driving it superbly, my iron play was good, but if I missed the greens, I was not getting up and down enough, if any at all. I was up and down in 3s or 4s, and it just completely trashed my round. So that's something I need to work on. But in order to turn professional, I need a handicap of 6.2 or 6.3. So that's a drop of 3.2 shots, which I think is pretty achievable because I know where I'm missing out on my shots. I know where I'm throwing shots away. I'm pretty good at putting, my driver is working superbly, and my irons are really good at the moment. It's that short game. It's 100 yards and in. I'm not doing enough of it. So there's opportunities there to make videos to show my short game, to work with Dan, maybe get Dan to assess my game to see where he thinks I should be improving, maybe lessons with Dan, short game lessons with Dan, and get Dan to try and help me on my progress over to turn professional. But there's 2 big stumbling blocks in the way. The handicap is one, but that's something I can work on. The training requirements are I must work under a head professional. Now clearly here at Ashbury there is no head professional. That's the only thing that's even remotely close to anything here is me as a club fitter. There's no head professional here. So I've spoken to Dan to see if there's any way I can work with Dan as him as my head professional, and then me as his assistant pro once I take that step into that realm. So he's speaking to the PGA to see what the best way of that to happen is. Clearly he's at Torquay, I'm here. He's speaking to PGA, and let's see if there's a way. If not, it may not happen because I'm not giving up working here, and unlikely that a pro would come here anyway because of the way it's set up. So that could be the big stumbling block. That could be the stopper right there. The fact that I've got to work under a head professional, certainly at this stage anyway. But I've left that with Dan to speak to the PGA and see if there's a way around doing that, or a way I can work under him as my head professional somehow. The second big stumbling block is money. It's £5,000 a year to do the PGA. I don't know if there's any grants. I would go in as a mature age student, so my life experience in the Navy, my qualifications in the Navy and through schooling are all fine. But I don't know if there's funding for a 39-year-old when it comes to taking a degree. I don't particularly want to take student loans out. I know I have to pay that back when it comes to earnings and stuff. That's not an issue, but I don't ideally want to get into debt to do this. I want to try and fund it myself, but that could be the big stumbling block because I don't have £5,000 a year spare. Not with a new baby, certainly not having that kind of money spare. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. hey ho, if you want to do something in life, you need to do it. There's a few options, and some people have mentioned crowdfunding and stuff, but I don't really like. Why would anyone fund a degree? Don't know. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when you come to it. The big stumbling block is obviously Dan and having a head professional, and that could be the stopper right there. But we got to try. We have to try these things in life. I need that target at the end. I think it would be good for me here at Ashbury to be a professional golfer. It would add a bit of credibility to my fitting, because I do get a lot of people saying, you're just a mid-handicap golfer. What do you know about fitting? Why would I come to you? I do understand that. I do get that. So that would only add credibility to the fact. And then I can obviously offer coaching here as well, which would be nice to do. Got a vast array of people here, so being able to offer coaching here as well as the fitting would be superb. So that is what I want to do. I want to turn professional. So there's a couple of stumbling blocks, but in the meantime, I've got to work on that handicap. Now, enrollment is end of August this year, so that gives me 2 months to get 3.2 shots off my handicap. Is it achievable? I don't know, because I don't play enough golf. I'm going to certainly practice enough to do it. And I'm going to ask Dan if I can get some lessons, and maybe there's some videos to be made on Dan's channel about course management and lessons and things. I don't know how we'll work that, but there's certainly opportunities there. If I can get that handicap down, if there's a way of me working under Dan, and if I can find funding, then 31st of August is my target to register and start my PGA Professional qualification. If that doesn't happen that quickly, then we'll obviously aim for next year to go on to the enrollment, but I'm obviously getting on a bit. I'm 39 years old and I need to start that 3-year rolling as early as possible. A little bit late to make this decision with only 2 months to go, but that's what we want to do. So what do you think? Is it achievable? Is it something I can do? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Handicap, I think I can do it. I think I'm good enough to get down to 6. I've certainly put in enough, I play enough good shots to get down to 6. I just need to tighten up those loose areas around the short game, basically, which is where I'm throwing shots away. Literally, just like, it's like flushing money down the drain. It's like throwing shots away. I need to tighten that up a little bit. But I'd love to know what you think. Is it a good decision? Is it something you would follow on the channel? I would call this, so Destination Scratch would go, Breaking Par would go, and it would be called the Road to Pro School. So there would be videos of me on my short game practice, possibly with Dan, maybe even Lester, Paul. I don't know. Whoever wants to get involved and help me on my journey to get to become a professional golfer would be, I'll take any help at the moment. I've got 2 months to get it done. Moving on slightly from that then, Ashbury Masters, still a couple of places left. So if you do want to get involved, it's £225 a person. There is a link in the description to my website, which has got all the details on. It's going to be a great 3 days, 4 rounds of golf, full board while you're here. Some great prizes as well. This is the first year, so we do want to try and get as many as possible and then keep it going year on year, building up. The more people we get, obviously the better prizes we can get, and maybe get more sponsors involved. This year is sponsored by TaylorMade. They're providing the prizes for it, or at least we're buying some of the prizes from them and they're providing some stuff. So it should be a really good event. So if you do want to get involved in that, link in description, come down and play the Ashbury Masters. It's going to be a fantastic couple of days. A couple of messages about the Ultimate Bag prize draw. We are just over halfway through selling those tickets. Now, there were a lot of tickets, but it is a big prize. It's a full bag of Callaway, driver, fairway wood, hybrid, irons, putter, bag, balls. It's a big prize and it's got a lot of tickets. It's £10 a ticket. If you do want to get involved in that, £10 and you could possibly win £3,000 worth of golf clubs. There is a link in the description. Unfortunately, it is got to wait till it's full type of prize, I'm afraid, because of the cost of the prize. I did say when I announced it, it could take a few months to fill because of the size of it. I am going to now put a sheet up in Ashbury to try and fill that quicker, because I know people are anxious. They want to see if they've won. We've had a couple of winners before. You know, there's a guy who's won a TSI driver, and there was Miles who's won 3 wedges. So these prizes are great. They won those with £5 tickets. So you've got to get involved, and the more you get involved, the more I will do in the future. Going forward then, there will be a video pretty soon for a new ambassadorship that I've got for this year, a new sponsorship for this year, which I'm really looking forward to. So there'll be an exciting new video coming out about that once their stuff arrives with me, and we can go out on the course and I will show you what I've got. Really excited for that. So there'll obviously be Island Green, who are my clothing sponsor this year, and then there's another sponsor coming on board as well. So I'll be an ambassador for those as well. So I can't wait to get that into action, let's say. See if you can guess, comment down below what you think it is. I'd love to see if any of you get it right. Time being, I'm going to leave this video there. Please do comment below. Let me know what you think about my decision to turn, or at least to go to be professional. And if any of you have got any advice on what possible options are available for funding for something like that, who've done degrees in the past, or if you think crowdfunding is something that could possibly work, I'd love to hear your comments down below, because that is one of the big stumbling blocks that may stop me from doing it. But for the time being, it's been great speaking to you as always. Please do like and subscribe to the channel and follow me now on my possible journey to being a professional golfer. I'll see you all on the next video.